Hello and welcome to another episode of Genshin Impact. Today we play the Imaginarium Theater, the new egg game. And yeah, let us just get in.
In my
Huh? What's a place like this doing in a library? Could this be the restricted section Lisa mentioned? Doesn't quite feel like it though. You don't think this place is hiding some terrible secret, do you? Like those rooms you always hear about in scary stories? You know, the ones that are usually totally off limits?
No, don't worry, the 18 plus stuff is on roll 34.
That's true. We just kind of waltzed in here. And it didn't seem like the lock had been broken or anything. Wait, hang on a minute. This isn't the door we came in through. Are we even in the library anymore? You think? Wow, that's pretty impressive, building all this under the lake. Wait, no, that's ridiculous. No way is that where we are. Too bad Lisa's not working today, otherwise we could ask her. Well, we're here anyhow, and this place doesn't look too dangerous. Why don't we just take a look around? New places are meant for exploring, after all. You gotta try all kinds of new things to become a good and experienced guide. Ooh, look, a stuffed wolf toy! So cute! It's so fluffy and soft. Huh. Wonder who left it here. Oh, foolish traveler, you dare enter this fortress of doom without invitation? Prepare to be eaten alive! We should probably just leave it here for now. This place is huge, so let's keep on exploring!
Casually choosing only 6 see 6 characters, so no, it's correct. Okay, that's cool. Okay, 10, 14, 18. Okay, let's start with the easy. Okay, that's fine. Supporting casts. Nah, I don't need that. I can choose them then. Okay, that's interesting. But don't worry, I got this.
Stand with me!
I got you covered!
Truth repeats its course.
The wind rises. Wretched vermin!
Yeah.
Oh no! Sorry! Guests, hello! I've been waiting here for the longest time and nobody came. I was only planning to rest my eyes for a bit, but the sofa was so comfy, I guess I dozed off.
That's so cute.
Sure can. Talking is one of the things I can do. All right, so... yes. Introductions are in order, aren't they? Greetings, my dear guests. My name is... Wait. What's my name?
I'm not sure we can help you with that one, buddy. Guess you were in a pretty deep sleep, huh? Seems like you're still waking up.
Huh? Really?
We're just messing with you. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Okay, great, that went well. At least this mysterious room doesn't rob everyone of their memories.
I must apologize. I must have slept for so long that I can't remember what's real and what's a dream anymore. I did have a lot of dreams while I was asleep. Okay, concentrate. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, the current me is a concierge in charge of attending to any guests that find themselves here. Ah, yes, you may call me Wolfie.
Okay, but, if all you can remember are your dreams, what makes you think any of them are real experiences? They're just products of your imagination, right?
You mean, if it comes from my imagination, it can't be real life? Oh. Well, it sounds like you know more about that kind of thing than I do. I can't tell the difference at all. I remember a time when a horrid curse was put on me. My heart was cased in unmelting ice, and I had to spend my days in agonizing solitude, surrounded by nothing but boundless tundra. I also remember playing with Whitefang in the misty forest. We chased golden butterflies, waded through rushing streams, and shattered the very moon beneath our feet. And I'll never forget marching in that celebratory procession with the other troops, being showered in confetti as I excitedly waited for Her Majesty the Queen to bestow her honor upon me. It was glorious. To me, all these events are indistinguishable from real experiences. Take my latest dream, for instance. I remember being in a garden of forking paths, and Madame Mage said to me, "From now on, you are a concierge. Be sure to treat your guests well." And I found myself here. And like I said, I waited and waited and waited. And now, finally, 2 guests have arrived. At last, I can fulfill my duty. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, and who is this Madame Mage? Is she really just a figure from your dream? Seems like there could be more to it than just that.
Well, Madame Mage is Madame Mage, just as you, dear guests, are guests. She and her friends, oh yes, and they're all mages too. Each one of them is a master of their own type of magic, conjuring, illusions, and so on. One of them uses a quill pen to cast her spells. She has a very mysterious ink bottle that contains fantasy truth. I had a little taste when she wasn't looking, and oh my goodness was it bitter! Blech. But the other mages all love her magic. They use their powers of creation to transform her fantasy truth into true fantasy. How do they do that? I haven't the slightest idea. I'm just a toy with stuffing for brains. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, what is this place? We came in here through this one door in the library, but we were never able to open it before.
Ah, well, congratulations on your successful entry, dear guests. This is a special room, one that can only be accessed by those who are invited. Seeing as you two have this privilege, you can invite your friends to enter as well. On that note, I'd better tidy up this place as quickly as possible. Oh, and I should prepare some tea and snacks too. You don't mind if they're on the sweeter side, do you?
Of course not! Wait, before we get ahead of ourselves, mind telling us where we are exactly? Are we even still in Mondstadt?
That is a difficult question. Madame Mage created this room using magic, and I don't know magic. Still, you have my guarantee as concierge that this is a safe and comfortable place. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? Yes, I saw! You were magnificent! I was completely enraptured by your performance.
What do you mean, performance?
Well, Madame Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present. I'm sure only the most distinguished of guests are able to take the stage as the story's protagonist and put on a show as spectacular as yours. What a thrilling battle! Yes, that's what every story needs to spice things up. Naturally, those are the kinds of stories I love reading the most. I wonder what would make a good title for a book about your magnificent performance. Should we call it a saga? An epic? A tale of conquest? A chronicle of combat? Choices, choices. In any case, I do hope you will be so kind as to indulge us with more of your fine performances. In fact, scratch that. I'm afraid I shall have to insist. The story of the present is waiting to be written, and you, dear guests, are the ones to fill its pages. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
This place is getting more confusing by the second, but Wolfie seems alright. So, we should be fine, right? Besides, our goal is to set foot in every corner of Teyvat, and the courage to boldly go where others dare not to tread is what will take us there.
Wow, what a wonderful line! Spoken like a true adventurer!
You bet! We're the real deal!
Is that so? Well then, I'd better make sure I do my duty as concierge of this place. I hope this can be somewhere for you to rest and recuperate when you're weary, so that you can embark on your next adventure refreshed and renewed. Come back here anytime if you get tired. I'll be sure to take good care of you.
Don't get too close!
Have fun with this gift! We'll see about that!
Check this out! Supporting fire!
Dare to mess with me?
Laying waste to the wicked!
Ears of the storm! I'll settle this!
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon, transfixed.
Bravo! Bravo! Another spellbinding performance! Are you interested in learning any new thespian tricks? By which I mean dashing and elegant poses. In fact, what would you say to a friendly exchange? I'll teach you some thespian tricks in return for toy medals from the treasure chests. Friendship is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Just the word itself gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart and my stomach.
Yep, gotta love friendship. But, when you say a warm, fuzzy feeling in your stomach, there is something slightly concerning about that. Anyway, are you sure you're okay with just toy medals? What can they be worth if they're just toys?
As long as you believe, even toy medals can be more valuable than gold. That is the magic of imagination. Madam Mage told me that. I can't say I entirely understand what she meant, but... the thespian tricks, I actually got those from a wish I made to Madam Mage. So long as she thinks it's a fair trade, I think it should be fine.
Sounds kinda ominous. Don't a lot of scary stories start out that way? You make a reckless wish to a wicked witch, but you end up regretting it when she forces you to pay an impossible price in return?
I believe you're misunderstanding the situation, dear guest. There is absolutely nothing to fear. To start with, mages are quite different from wicked witches. And besides, I already told you what the price is. It's the toy medals. There's no catch.
And you're sure about that?
Yes, completely. In any case, I was the one who made the wish. So if someone has to end up paying an impossible price, just leave it to me. I enjoy watching your performances, so it's well worth it as far as I'm concerned. I wonder how many blank pages are left in this book. But not to worry. Even if we run out of space, new blank pages will be added very soon. I do look forward to the day when all empty pages are filled with stories.
Here's backup! Don't get too close!
Laid bare. This is where you fall. Overruled.
Remember, health comes first.
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Behold. Ah! 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 Know your place.
Time to testify. Ready.
There is no escape. Have fun with this gift.
I got you covered. Stop it. Check this out. Clouds high. The birds call.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
The wind knows me. Fire it up.
Gears of the storm.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Inazuma shines eternal!
You are not welcome.
Taking a turn for the better.
Shine down!
A moment, please.
Have a safe trip. The wind rises. Unsightly insects.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Let's begin. Behold.
Remember, health comes first.
The doctor was seen.
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Sick of this game.
You dare to gaze upon me? That's close enough. Get a little chilly.
A moment, please.
The wind rises.
Seems like an emergency.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Bow your head.
Gonna be epic!
research.
Into the shadows.
I'm going in.
Hunt them down.
Stay clear. Face your guilt. Let's begin.
Ready.
Everybody stand back.
Into the shadows. Time to testify.
Let's see. I'm going in.
Have a safe trip. A moment, please.
You might feel a little prickly. Calm down.
Ready. Hunt them down.
Teamwork is dream. Let's light it.
Into the shadows.
It's going to get a little chilly. Let's begin.
I'm going in.
Loaded.
Everybody stand back. Out of my way. Stand with me.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Have fun with this gift. Lightning, challenge.
Here's backup! Unsightly insects! Behold!
We'll see.
Cry
rises. You call crushing ants a challenge? The novelty of these little scuffles quickly wore off for me. Now it's just tedious. It amazes me that some people enjoy it so much. Keep up if you want my help. I don't want to be stuck here all day.
How are you feeling? Try not to worry too much about the next fight. I've heard people say that having a good attitude actually benefits your health. Even if spearmanship isn't my strong suit, I'll do my best to protect you in this battle.
I do hope I'll get to read a story about a rebellious princess. You know, the type who sheds her long, cumbersome skirts and learns equestrianism, swordplay, perhaps even medicine. She'll live freely, take to the field to defeat evil personally, and defend the people and nation by her own hand. Huh. You know what? I might just write that story myself.
You youngsters need to make sure you're getting enough exercise. You don't want to be huffing and puffing while your elders are still going strong. Why, this is a walk in the park compared to the field studies that Haravatat used to send us out on. Never mind. No point in dredging up the past. Go on, then. I suppose you ought to rest if you really are tired. I've seen too many junior scholars ruin their health for the sake of their academic pursuits. Let that be a cautionary tale. Those who fail to heed the advice of their elders do so at their own peril.
Strong! Out of my way!
Supporting fire! Wretched vermin! Squall and fury! Ha! Ha!
Into the shadows.
Behold! Fire it up!
Dissipate!
Time to testify. Ready.
Stand with me!
Check this out!
Into the shadows.
You need a break already? Your travels sure have made you soft. Can't we just go and get this over with? We're not fighting a trained army here. We'll run circles around those morons. All right, suit yourself. Just don't keep me waiting too long.
You can leave the trickier opponents to me. You did invite me here after all, so I'll do my part for the cause, no problem. As for what part that'll be exactly, arrange that however you wish. I can handle it.
Thanks for inviting me here. If there's nothing too urgent that needs your attention, Why not take a seat and relax for a bit? I'll make you some tea. Oh, don't mention it. It's nothing, really. I'd hate to see anyone who needs my care tiring themselves out too much.
I rarely encounter opportunities to rest mid-journey. During battle, slowing down is even more out of the question. However, given that this is not a solo operation, I will go along with what you think is best. In any case, this is an acceptable place for a brief period of respite.
Sounds good to me.
Are you going to hold a festival? Ready for anything.
Barbados, guide us.
Time for a light show! Goldfish of doom!
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Fire hazard!
I wonder if that novel I read once is available to borrow here. Not that I was especially fond of it, I just didn't finish reading it, so I've always wondered what happens after where I left off. I really hope it has a happy ending.
It's not often that I have the chance to take a rest before the battle is truly over. I keep asking myself, can I really afford to take a rest yet? And if there are still monsters that have not yet been vanquished, the answer is no. I cannot stop now. You'd like to join me in a moment of meditation? Oh, all right. Close your eyes. Now, join me in turning your gaze inward, to the deepest part of your being.
You sure don't need to worry about me getting bored here. I am spoiled for choice with all these books. I hardly know where to start. I want to memorize all the interesting parts so I can go back and tell them to my friends. Oh, right. That's another thing I meant to ask. Which of these books do you recommend? I want to know what kind of stories you're into.
You called?
Welcome here.
Into the wind.
Where do you think you're
The birds call. The wind knows me.
Here comes the fireworks!
Hunt them down! Ready.
Now you're testing my patience.
Disappear! Here! Boring!
Into the wind.
Lucky today.
Have a festive retreat!
As one with wind and cloud.
Where do you think you're?
Into the shadows. Time to testify.
That's close enough.
One with nature.
Lament! Here! Worthless! Here! Useless!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Time for a light show!
Settle you've got.
Here come the fireworks!
Testing my patience.
Useless!
Ready. People often believe me to be highly focused on securing victories. I am a champion duelist, after all. The truth, however, is just the opposite. It is the spirit of the challenger that I value above all else. If someone is willing to face me head-on, they have my respect, no matter who secures the title of victor in the end. Strength is something that can be gained through experience. Courage, however, comes from within.
Want to get some shut-eye and rest for a bit? I'll keep you company. Or, if you're not sleepy, how about we chat for a bit? Maybe I could tell you a story. Oh, sorry. Am I talking too much? I just get so excited when I'm in a new place. I want to see everything there is to see. I've always got the energy to explore.
During my days as a wanderer, if I came upon a beautiful view and was feeling in a poetic mood, I'd stop to compose a few lines. I once thought about writing an anthology of my poems and leaving it on a shelf so I could share with others the way I felt when my eyes first met those wonderful sights. But when I looked back at the drivel I'd written, I gave up on the idea. I'm sure other travelers will get that same sense of peace from the natural world as I did, if it's meant to be.
Fighting monsters is nothing new to me. If anything, it is these brief periods of leisure between battles that I'm not accustomed to. No matter. If you need to rest, I will stay here with you until you are ready.
Anyone need a health checkup?
into the wind. Clouds high, the birds call. The wind knows me.
Hold still. Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Shine down into the wind. Torn to oblivion. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Everybody stand back. Let's see.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
I swear it's for medical research. Teamwork is trick.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind. Illusion shattered, Inazuma shines eternal. The wind knows me.
Everybody stand.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Clouds high, the birds call into the wind.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Illusion shattered.
I'm going in.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. The wind knows me.
Off we go.
As one with wind and cloud. Time to go. One with nature.
Will you join me in a game of Karuta? It is a fine way to spend leisure time. It will help us both relax, while keeping me sharp and focused. The only thing is, it is customary for the winner to be awarded with confectionery, but I do not know whether it can be brought in here. In that case, we can celebrate the victor at the Sacred Sakura some other time. Now, are you ready to be humbled?
Oh, being in this domain is just as exciting as watching a pancration match. And who's been a brave, heroic champion? That's right, you have! Well, anyway, do you mind if I come with you next time? Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. Well, it's just... Oh, it's so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined.
There are many reasons why a samurai might draw their blade, but the principle is always the same. To do what they know in their heart is right. Though we walk a perilous path where powerful foes face us at every turn, and though I cannot sense what lies at its end, I tread onwards with no fear in my heart. My mind is at ease, for I tread this path in your company.
I've always wanted to go off on a big, long adventure and grow old along the way, just like my dad's. I know there's a lot of bad luck waiting for me out there, and if I'm not careful, I might not have the chance to grow old, but my mind's made up. I have to do it, because adventuring is my favorite thing!
Hopefully this won't take long.
where you fall. Transfixed! Laid bare. Witness my rise. Transfixed. Before I go on a long journey, I tend to leave the children of the House of the Hearth with some homework to complete in my absence. Many of them, however, simply play to their heart's content for most of the time I am gone, then rush to get their homework done in the final few days before my return. They believe I am none the wiser, but I have simply elected not to expose their chicanery. After all, to complete one's work in a short time frame is a skill in its own right.
Okay, you're gonna laugh at me for this, but whatever. Every time I open a book, I doze off in under 10 minutes, without fail. But wushu dancing, on the other hand, I can happily practice away all night long and still be bouncing off the walls in the morning as I get ready to head out for dim sum. Wait, what if I were to read a book while performing a wushu dance? It sounds like a plan, right?
There are a lot of storybooks here, but make sure to return them to the shelves after you've finished reading them. And whatever you do, never leave a book on top of a dinner plate. Why, you ask? Well, for the simple reason that it just won't go down well.
Remember, health comes first.
Ridiculous! Calm down!
Your sins weigh upon your soul! Guilty! Your penance is due! You stand
Let's see!
Mind the side effect.
Surrender!
You might feel a little pricked.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter one.
Through me, justice is served! Guilty! You stand condemned!
Let's go!
Okay, you're gonna laugh at me for this, but whatever. But wushu, wait, what?
This place is truly perilous. Do you have any injuries or concerning symptoms you'd like to tell me about? Yes, I know you're very skilled. But just because you're not black and blue doesn't mean everything is okay. If you're not careful, fatigue will accumulate over time and catch you unawares. You must remember to stretch to relieve tension and ensure good circulation of your chi.
Or to put it bluntly, he's worried about you. So just lie down and let us give you a quick checkup.
I've always thought of books as one of the great inventions. Once a law is written down and compiled into a legal codex, it no longer exists only in the words spoken by the lawmaker. It has its own independent existence. Only then does the ability to exercise true judgment arise, because all people must be judged equally, even the lawmakers themselves.
I just read this line in a children's book. Friendship takes sacrifice. Only through sacrifice can friendships be made. I agree. And the same principle applies in other areas of life, too. It definitely applies to healthcare. If you want to get healthy, there are things that you just have to sacrifice. Need the help of an elder, huh?
Let's get to work.
Nothing lasts forever. Right here, right now, emerge.
Remember, health comes first.
The death!
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Oh, I like this. And with this, I am ending this episode, and I wish you all a good day. And until next time, goodbye.